What a difference an AFC North win makes, huh? The Browns are 2-2 and tied for first place in the division for the first time in a long, long time. They will head west to play in their third primetime game in this young season. Just 5 weeks in, second time they'll be on Monday night, third time they'll be in primetime as they get set to face the San Francisco 49ers. Now, the 49ers are one of the NFL's unbeaten teams, a 3-0. They've beaten the Buccaneers, the Steelers, and the Bengals, but they are unbeaten and coming off a bye week. Freddie Kitchens likes the way his team has been preparing for this game, given the fact they're coming off a win.
It's always better after a win. I don't buy into that. You know, we can really go back and coach them. We better be coaching them every day, and because our guys, I think, their desire for information is very high, and I think we need to give them that. I think we need to give them good information. We need to give them good answers to their questions. But yeah, it's definitely better after a win. But again, we truly, fellas, this is 3 days removed. We've truly moved on, and our focus is on the next week. You know, and I think our guys have bought into that, which is crucial during the course of a 16-game season. You can only you can only play one game a week, so you better be focused. Each game is precious.
What are the biggest challenges that San Francisco presents?
San Francisco's probably got the best front that we've faced. They're very deep on the line, on the defensive line. Offensively, they're very versatile. They create a lot of misdirections and mismatches in space, which allow them to be successful with run after catch and getting open and stuff like that. Kyle does a great job there from the standpoint of offensively, and defensively they're playing hard, and their front is you know, probably the best front we've faced this year up to this point. So
is the trip going west, losing the 3 hours, and on top of that you're going to play a game after 8 o'clock at night?
Yeah, I mean, it's anytime you leave Cleveland, it's difficult. You mentioned the length of travel, and that adds another piece of adversity. Monday night game adds another piece of adversity, more tension. You know, we're doing, this team is doing a lot of things for the first time, and I think they've handled it very well. And the ones that we haven't handled very well, we've gotten better. So we've identified a problem, then rectified that problem, like we were trying to do during training camp, you know, when we'd have a bad day of practice. So all those pieces kind of come together, and then you get in the midst of everything, and you can pull from those experiences that you've had. So I expect our guys to handle this well. And as long as you stay focused and stay in the moment, we'll be fine. Now, getting back for the coaches isn't going to be very much fun. But.
Schedule body at all? I mean, you go on a road to a Monday night, then you come home to a Sunday night, then you're on the road. Now you're going on the road again.
You know, I'd have made the schedule differently, but they didn't ask me when they did it. So, but we're very happy for our fans to be. You know, to play these primetime type games. It's exciting for our fans. You know, we just want to put our best foot forward for that particular week, whatever time the game is.
I just say the difference in the energy and just the place we're at. I mean, right now we're #1 in the division, so I think that's the biggest difference. You know, we came off a big win this past weekend, and I feel like, you know, just the energy's different, and you can tell the guys are really, you know, fully buying into what we got going on, and we know that everything we want is right in front of us, so we just got to keep working.
Do you sense that this team is, generally speaking, way different than it was a year ago?
Oh, definitely. With the players that we've added, and I mean, the coaching staff and everything's completely different. So, yeah, the team is definitely different.
After the game Sunday, talking to Sheldon, he said, believe it or not, this is a defensive team. Is that how you guys feel on that side of the ball, with all the talk about the offense and how, you know, flashy and explosive they're supposed to be? Do you guys on your side of the ball really feel that you are a defensive dominant team?
I can agree with that, just in the sense of that we're not really big on like all the hype and all that kind of stuff, because I mean we just come to work every day. I think that's the biggest thing, is just coming to work every day and knowing what it is that we have to do. I feel like we got the guys on the defensive side of the football to really make those game-changing plays, and as you've seen, that those guys are making those plays. So the biggest thing is just continue to play to our keys and play fast and play good football.
Have you gotten a chance to watch a little bit of Jimmy Garoppolo yet? And if so, what do you think of Jimmy so far?
I mean, I thought him a little bit last year just by how he played and all up into the injury that happened. But the biggest thing, he's good in the pocket. He knows how to make his throws. I mean, he run when he needs to, that kind of thing. But it's still early in the week, so we'll start working on that soon.
Yesterday, Joe Schobert was saying that the influence of some of the veterans that you guys had on defense has really been huge. I mean, you're one of the younger guys still. What do you think that guys like Sheldon and OB, and even last year with Terrence and TJ, have brought to this unit?
Just that, like I always say, that calmness. You know, when you're young, you know, you kind of like, what's the analogy? Like a chicken with his head cut off. You kind of just running around. You like you're young, you want to play fast, you want to do all these things, but there's a certain way that you have to play the game. Like I tell, especially all the younger guys I meet now, that, you know, everybody in the league is, you know, fast, strong, you know, athletic, but, you know, the guys who really make the difference in games are the guys who understand the game from the neck up. And I feel like, you know, when you have that experience, that kind of helps, you know, your younger guys kind of get that leg up on that, because that experience is what helps guys make those plays, because they've seen it before. And that's the biggest thing for me. Once I see something one time, now I know that what they're trying to do and how we can correct it.
They're a great team. Their D-line like full of first-round picks, so obviously that means something. They play hard, they play fast, and I mean they fly to the ball. They're a great team.
I know tempers flared during the game, but did you guys get any extra fired up after the fight that Odell had with Marlon?
Not really. I mean, it didn't really didn't faze me at all.
Hey, did you see the photo of you running with Baker?
Yeah, I seen it.
What did you think of the photo?
Nah, it was funny.
In terms of this being another night game, did you play mostly night games at Georgia?
Towards my senior year, we had plenty of night games.
My question is, do you like night games better than day games?
I like day games better. I like to go ahead, you know, get on the field 1 o'clock, get a win, and go home. You know, the night game, it drags. Sitting there the whole day just anticipating the game, and I hate it really.
So, you know, that being the case, this is a Monday nighter. How are you coaching yourself to be?
Well, it is Monday night, but it's on the West Coast, so it's like 5. So that's a little better for me.
Nick, you're only 13 yards behind the NFL rushing leader. Is that a goal of yours to be the?
Nah, I mean, I take it game by game, play by play. So if it's meant to be, it'll be. I'm not going to force anything to happen.
Would you prefer to sort of fly under the radar, or now? I mean, now you're so out there and everybody's talking about you. Does it matter to you one way or the other?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. I know what comes with success, so I know it's a part of it. I had success in Georgia, so it's not new to me at all. So, I mean, I just mind my business and keep working.
How, in season, how much do you self-scout yourself, really go frame by frame to see every little movement that you make?
Yeah, I mean, I do that every game. Watching film, knowing things I could have done better, and trying to make myself better and prepare for it through the week of practice, and in the game, try to execute it perfectly. So.
Were there things that you were doing against Baltimore that you said, yeah, that's what I had meant to do when I was doing it there?
Maybe just break a couple more tackles here and there, not let one guy bring me down, which happened a couple times in the Rams game. So I had that in the back of my mind, just knowing, you know, just gotta pick my legs up, my knees up at certain times.
Nick-Chubb of the Browns, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and closing in on potentially being the NFL's leading rusher within striking distance.